I have a lot of personal examples I can give here. A lot of us were raised to believe a man must always have the answers and never look weak and never ask for help, never apologize first, never admit her. But at what? But the question is, at what cost would all of this happen? Tonight, when does pride stop protecting you and start sabotaging your progress? That's what we're talking about. So whether it's in relationships, career, finances, friendships, or growth, personal growth, how do you recognize when ego is getting in the way of becoming a better man? Guys, today to help me to do this or to have this conversation, I'm joined by Oliver, Dixon, and Sixtus. These are all family friends. In fact, they are part of the MG family. It's good to have you here. We want to feel free, and please don't hold back. Feel free. If you have personal experiences you want to share them. If you don't, that's fine. But I'm happy that we have a millennial and Gen Zs. Yes, we have millennials and Gen Zs. So it's good. So that we can get from different
I don't think I qualify as Gen Z.
Okay, no, so you are millennial.
I'm also
Okay, so we have millennials. Oliver, how old are you that you are?
old enough to not be a Gen Z.
Okay.
You know you cross the bracket now.
Okay. All right, guys. Now that I've introduced the topic, I think it's a good time to start talking. And Oliver, you can use this microphone so that you're more comfortable. Yes. I'll start with you, Oliver. We're talking about ego.
See, the whole pride, ego, maybe it's the definition people might have for it, but I don't think it's all of the things that men uphold.
Okay.
Can be described as pride. Or ego. Yeah, there are certain values as a man. I feel like that's what maybe this is saying. It's using pride in a way, not necessarily to mean pride, but to mean certain values, certain specific things you can't violate.
Okay, but
as a person.
But I'm not cutting you. I want us to look at pride, the word pride in itself. Is pride always negative?
No.
Okay, great. I'll come back to you.
No.
Dixon.
Trick.
Is pride always negative?
No. In my dictionary, nah.
Okay, what could it mean some of the times?
I feel sometimes pride is misconstrued for rude.
Okay.
And the fact that people would want you to do things at their time, and if you're not able to meet their standards, it means you have pride. If you're not able to say, sometimes your boss will want you to do something, go out of your way to do some things for them, and if you're not able to meet them halfway, it means that he was showing signs of pride. But pride is me putting myself first. Sometimes you need to put other people first, but pride to other people is when you are putting yourself first, and so long as it doesn't serve their best interest, it means that you are being, in quotes, not conforming to the social standard. So for me, I don't think pride is negative. I think if you have to choose yourself and come off as pride, that should be okay to a certain extent.
Okay.
I don't have to always succumb to what people want me to do. If I'm doing me and it helps my mental state, I'm able to be who I am, and that is
pride for
somebody.
Okay.
For me, no.
All right. Okay. Don Julio, Sixtus. I'm happy that you're here this evening. Well, as a follow-up, how can a man know he's operating, from confidence instead of insecurity, disguised as pride?
Let me start from here. Bottom line is that every man has pride.
Okay. Oh wow, that's powerful.
Oh yeah, every man has pride in him. There's
How can we say that?
trick. There's something the man in you will not allow.
Allow.
And Oliver alluded to the permissible, the call it the what I will take and the what I will not take. It is that thing in every man. Not every man, in fact, no man will allow an insult from his woman,
Yeah. Even from other men.
even from other men.
Yeah.
No man would beg to eat.
True.
I use that one advisedly. no man will beg to eat.
Yeah.
No matter how hungry you are, there's this thing in you that
At least there's a format.
there's a format. So there's that thing in every man.
True.
No matter what happens to a man, you would hear the man saying that I shall bounce back.
Yeah.
No man wants to remain on the floor. You always want to be up. You always want to be in control. In control. How do you, or where do we draw the line between pride and what?
And confidence.
Confidence.
Yes.
Confidence is a man knowing that he's in charge. His home, if you are married, your wife. If you are not even married, your girlfriend, you know that, yeah, you are in charge. That's confidence. You know that she will not take a decision without you. That's confidence. That comes from knowing that you are in charge. Even if you are not the one paying the bills.
Yeah.
Maybe she's the one paying the bills, but she's still able to ask your opinion before taking certain decisions.
Yeah.
So even if you are not the one paying the bills. Pride is when you are not the one paying the bill, they go pay the bill, then you vex. You dey do to know. The bill, no, you don't fit pay them.
Yeah.
They go pay the bill, then you dey do to know. That is pride.
Okay.
That is pride. Because there is that one that inhibits you, even from progress.
Yes.
And there's that one that allows you to admit as a man that this one there is over me. Please help me.
Help me. All right.
And
all
it's
right.
not from a place of
You
weakness.
see, it's good you came through, because I know that when it comes to this area, you will help me a lot. I mean, let's talk about how men struggle to ask for help. And earlier today we discussed something similar to this. Sometimes because of societal expectations, we are unable to ask for help. Fear of judgment, pressure to appear strong.
Yeah.
I have a friend like that. I was going to shout him out, but I will not. Financial pressure, emotional conditioning, all kinds of reasons or issues makes it very difficult for men to ask for help. Now, here comes my question. Why do many men suffer silently instead of seeking support? I would use myself as an example. I wouldn't even say when I was coming up. Even when I was an artist and I had fans, and there were times I struggled, and I was in relationships. And there are times where sometimes I will ask my partners for help. Some of which or whom I still remember because of the gesture
That came.
That came.
Some I don't want to hear of. Cry! Also because of how they responded. So the question is, I mean, and some of it can break you as a man if you're not careful. So why do many men suffer silently? Oliver, why do you think they suffer silently instead of seeking support?
It's deeper than just what we see. So a lot of men. You see, there's this notion that is attached to MAN, man.
Yeah.
If from a child, from when you were a boy, I'm sure, when they beat you and you are crying, I'm sure you hear people saying, "You're a man, stop crying."
Yeah. Beman soon.
So, you know, when there's something in the house and they need someone to stand up, aren't you the man? Aren't you the man of the house? Aren't you supposed to be? There's an expectation.
Yeah.
Especially when they find a snake.
In the house.
Your mother will run out.
Yes.
And push you.
Push you
Yeah,
inside.
you are the man. Go and kill it.
All of this have formed expectations. All of these things have formed certain boundaries for men. For even, let me not even say men, for young boys.
Young boys, yeah.
Yeah, because you start as a young man. You are in a class where a girl is chopping first all the time. You come home and say, aren't you the man?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the one chopping the
Chopping
first.
the first, yes.
You're letting the women, and you're supposed to be. See, all these things have built some form of expectations in our head.
Yeah.
So it gets to the point where even if and when you need help, to go and tell someone that you know it's possible to help you, it's even hard.
Wow.
Because it is expected of you to rise above the situation. You are in.
Wow. Dixon, do you also think, or you have something else? You think differently?
So I think it goes to this direction for me. I feel like the fact that men, and I say this in quotes, I feel men are to a large extent loved based off of what they can provide in every sphere of life, from marriage to family. The child that doesn't send anything home is the one that is not responsible. Like the family thinks that, they don't show up for the family and all of that.
Yeah.
And nobody cares about what you're going through or whatever. If you're not able to provide for your girlfriend, your mates are doing buying things for their partners. What are you doing for me?
Yeah.
And all of that. So
On
I
Val's
feel
Day.
on Val's Day, on
their birthdays.
on their birthdays, when even for the wedding, the union that you guys are even establishing together, it is about what the man brings to the family. It's about what the man brings to the wedding, whatever. So everything
it's the man that goes for the list.
Exactly. Everything that has to do with the fiber of being a man has to do with you providing. And so if you are not able to meet that standard, it means that you are incapacitated, and then it makes you feel as though if you are not able to put something on the table, you are not a man in quotes. Right? So it goes to show that it is difficult to ask for help because you are supposed to be providing the help. You are the one supposed to be doing the things that you are going to ask another person for. And so it keeps you, it's crazy. Sometimes, I remember one time we're in the office and Oliver was going through it. I think it was, I don't know if I can say this. So he did some subscription on Adobe. And then I think the money that was in the account was hitting the reds.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about it, like all of a sudden we started having a conversation about how it's crazy where a man can be so low, but he still has to show up and look as though nothing is wrong, and you need to be strong. And even your your partner or a female doesn't understand how you don't have money. Like, why is that your money is finished? Like you are broke.
Not to catch you, but to add to what you are saying. You know what's even funny? I don't know if are you married?
Not yet.
Okay. But I mean, six to understand this
Oliver
better.
is marrying soon. So.
Do you know? I don't know why. No matter what your wife does as her job, and whenever she needs something, even when you have communicated that you don't have, a few minutes before you left home,
you are the first.
You are the first. She will still call you. And there are times they don't even ask if you have money. When you are coming, please buy bread, buy bread, buy milk, buy chicken. And now they know that when they talk to you, you will have an excuse, so they text it to you. We don't have water. We don't have rice. There's no chance to reply. You know, so that says a lot. And wow.
Maybe if I should add this,
Yes,
I remember
add it.
I picked an Uber and I was with somebody, so we were having a conversation, and the driver chipped in and he was like, he can't believe that the wife literally texted him to buy the kids socks when he's coming back. He's like, why are you in the house? Do I have to like literally get everything?
Yeah.
Because I am the man,
Yes.
you know. And I feel like that's also helping your partner in that regard, helps him relieve a certain stress. It may not be like job and everything is already scratching his back, but
Because I have a question. I have like a follow-up question.
Yeah, that's fine. Go.
Yeah. Okay, great. Are you sure?
Oh no, it was just an example I wanted to give. Just relating to that, but it's
Okay.
cool, we can go.
All right, but I mean, because I want to bring it to pride in relationships.
All right.
Because I mentioned husband and wife, and I want us to quickly move in there. How many relationships fail because neither persons want to soften first? So, for example, when it comes to some men, I don't think I'm part of that category. They refuse to apologize, which is something I'm very good at. No, I mean I'm good at apologizing.
Fast.
If I
which is something women don't like.
Yeah, but that's because when they
really?
know.
When
you
you
don't mean
apologize.
it.
No. Even when you apologize, like you do the thing and they come and attack you and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then it's like you have disappointed them that you didn't let the fight go on.
No, so I was going to say that depends on the woman. That depends on the woman.
I was going to say then that's the Gen Z women.
Also, emotional shutdown. Some men, and I think I saw a video on Instagram when the guy said the best way to punish a woman is malice. Something I don't think I can do to my wife because of the kind of woman she is. But some men will shut down emotionally. That can be very dangerous. And then with some men is their need to win. Some men can never go wrong. Yes, and mostly it's with very good men who think they are very good, and they have a perfectionist mindset, and then also their inability to communicate feelings. I'm just giving points.
But that's also a problem. Men
it's
naturally
a problem.
and biologically don't communicate feelings.
Yeah.
Maybe the Gen Zs are good at doing it these days.
And do you know that women are getting so used to that that when you communicate your feelings, they actually think you're soft.
You are weak.
You are weak.
Yeah. And it's one of the reasons men bottle up.
True.
Because if you find the typical African man, it's difficult for this African man to come telling his woman or his partner, yes, his woman. For me, partner can only be woman.
Woman, right?
It's difficult.
Yeah, I like that.
It's difficult for the typical African man to come telling the woman that let's say expressing such emotions as fear of the unknown, as fear of what is to come, as some expectation haven't been met. You went in search of a job. You went for an interview. You were shut down. The interview didn't go well. You know within yourself that you can't go back home and go and say it didn't go well.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Or they fired you from your job.
Yes.
You can't go home and go and say they fired you. You are more likely to maintain the steez for a couple of months while still looking around.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult for men, African men, the way we are wired, to communicate, genuinely communicate what we are feeling, what we are going through, how we are feeling, what is wrong with us. That is why you would need your woman to get to know you. Get to know you. If your woman gets to know you, your woman would be able to tell which type of silence mean.
Yeah.
Which type of shutdown would mean.
Yeah.
The man will never tell you that he's broke. So when you call him in the middle of the day, telling him when you are coming back, buy bread, or our water is finished, or there is no gas, or there is no this, there is no that. The man has just 5 Ghana in his pocket, but he cannot tell you that Charlie, no day. So he is most likely going to buy one of the plenty things you have mentioned. If the money can buy the bread, he will buy the bread. Then he will come and find some good excuse for you to cover for the rest.
Yeah. I mean, I know others that will fight. They will intentionally fight with
Create
you.
a fight.
Yeah, create a fight. They will create a fight and then intentionally come home with the fight. So they won't talk to you.
You can't ask.
You can't ask. Why did you wait? You think, sometimes what I say is that you think there are places to stop on the N1.
But, I think with the communication part, I really think men communicate.
Okay.
But we communicate to the one who makes us comfortable to be able to communicate.
I agree with that.
Because I've had experiences where I am, for one person, who I honestly think that I speak the truth in a very uncomfortable way. Like, I'm not able to give you anything besides the truth.
Yeah.
So I'll end up telling you the truth as it is.
Yeah.
And I've had like some women who would open themselves up enough that you can be able to communicate with them, right?
Yeah.
That means that they have to they are able to listen to you, because to me, to a large extent, most women don't really listen. They take the information just to get back at you, right? But there are some women who listen, and so they make you comfortable enough to want
say
to.
it.
I'm not the one who usually opens up, but I met somebody, and I always tell people that, and that experience changed my view of, men don't communicate.
Yeah.
I feel like we communicate, but to the one who gives us
The listening ear.
Yes.
You know, that's one thing I learned. One thing I learned from my previous or past relationship is not to share where I got the money from if it's not work related. If it's a gift. I noticed that still women communicated that it's not from your hard work. You know, I was so open that I would come and tell you, Dixon gave me 20,000 today. You know, another time I'll come and say, Dixon gave me 5,000 today. So then immediately...
So Dixon is the one feeding you.
Is the one feeding you. Yes. Where I was thinking, like, in my mind, you know, I used to see my partners as my buddies.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't have lots of friends. So when I find myself around someone, I go 100%. Like, you know, Charlie, let's talk. So I'll tell you, Charlie, today we went here. And then this guy said, and he gave me 5,000. You know, and I didn't know it was a problem. But just like Dixon said, when I met who I'm with now, my wife, she gave me a different view. But even before her, actually, when I dated somebody outside Ghana, and I'm not saying Ghanaian women are not, she also opened me up to a new side of women. You know, where I don't have to hold back, where I have not...
Pour it all on me.
Yes, pour it all on me. And I sometimes I would find myself holding back. And she would say, no, feel free. You know what? And later, she would give me time and later help me out of whatever situation. It's not about financing necessarily, but even emotionally.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what? I'm loving this conversation. If we don't take time, we wouldn't even check. It's 46 minutes after 6. We have a few minutes. And I think we need to go for a musical break and then come back to this. Let the listeners soak in their thoughts or our thoughts a bit. I don't know if DJ Abiam has Sting's Englishman, but I love that song. I remember my dad used to drive me to his girlfriend's place
Wow.
in East Legon or Hatch or somewhere.
Just wow.
Yeah.
Just wow.
And he would always play this song.
How old were you then?
You have lived.
Well, I was quite young.
Let me, if I may.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I'll make it this quick. When I was in high school, my school father used to, on the weekends, take me to the main campus. Then he would sneak into one of the classes with a girl, but she had other girls. So he would let me stand a certain distance from him. So when a girl is coming, I whisper.
Guys, let's go for a quick musical break. We'll be right back.
92.7.
I definitely can't allow it to go away. So I had to bring the talk back. We're discussing men. We're discussing the ego, the pride. When does it actually get into the way? And Oliver was just sharing an experience with us. Oliver, do you want to touch on that? Bring that back.
So I was
The
just
family
saying,
friend story.
Yeah, a friend was telling me about the time he was in a car with another man, and the wife of the man called. I was like, oh, Habi, if you're coming home, please bring some diapers. I think the baby needs diapers. Then he immediately hung up. Then the woman calls back and says, oh, I think the line dropped.
Yeah.
I said, no, I didn't drop the line. The line didn't drop. I dropped the line. And he was like, why? It's like, you are in a house where there is a maid. There are 2 drivers. There's a security man. There are 3 cars. And it is me.
In the same house.
In the same house with you.
All packed.
All day.
Yeah.
And it is me. The man that I have gone to work and I've closed and I'm coming home.
Yeah.
I'm the
You
one
expect
supposed to bring.
Probably thinking about some deal that didn't go right.
I think don't
But-
we think women feel like that's like a love language?
I was going to say that I think women enjoy it. You know that thing where
I think so
even
too.
in your dating phase, you're going to say you're going over to the girl's place. Maybe she's not the one coming this time. Maybe you are going over. And they're like, oh, you didn't bring me anything.
Anything, yeah.
It's like they enjoy the fact that you are bringing something to them. So I feel like they
No,
can do
sometimes
it.
It's just a
Yes,
trap for you to come home early.
That's why I have to give
That's when you're married. That's when you're married.
Sometimes you need to come back home early.
Yeah, when you're married. When you're married. You know, I mean,
If they tell you your baby the diapers you run out of diapers,
Come home.
the baby is running around like that.
Yeah.
This one, if you were going to collect one bottle somewhere, you cut it short then come home.
before we wrap up, because we just have 9 minutes.
Okay.
I want us to come to career growth, because we need to at least come to a conclusion on this. We may not be able to exhaust everything, but I mean, just for today's conversation, when it comes to pride and career growth, you know, when there are times you refuse mentorship, you don't listen to advice, you the fear of starting small, in your inability to collaborate, quitting too early after criticism. especially when you don't mature emotionally. My question is, can pride make talented people stagnant?
A big yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Big yes. A big yes. One of my bosses used to say that if you don't water yourself, you'll become a footnote in somebody's book
True.
or in somebody's story. The footnote meaning that the person will just they'll write everything. Yeah, and when we're here, we built this, we did this, we did that, and there was this person who watered the flower.
Yeah.
Just in passing.
Just in passing.
Yes. So there are people you work with who feel they know it all already. They don't listen to advice. Any idea you want to share, oh, but this one self, now they can't do them. Or you say, oh, but this, if you had done it this way, oh, I know. Or, and there are also those who they don't even allow themselves to be advised in the first place. They are unapproachable. They are in a certain bubble. They think that they have arrived.
Yeah.
So that is it for them.
For them, yeah.
And a lot of such people actually are nowhere near the point of arrival. But maybe they hit once or twice and they feel that, oh, they have arrived.
Yeah.
So when it's like that, you are riding on a certain horse that nobody can catch up with.
Yeah.
So how would any mentor ever be able to handle
you?
There are some people too, yes, they've gotten there all right, but they can still do a lot more.
Yeah.
But they won't listen to anybody, or they cannot listen to anybody. Then you know that there's a big problem.
Yeah.
So yes, that pride, in that negative sense that Oliver tried distinguishing at the beginning, it's there, especially in our professional lives, where you see that you are in a space and it is just you. You are the only one that matters in that space.
Yeah.
So how will anybody be able to share with you? So you would always be right. You would always move on, and you are always bound to go and hit a wall.
Yeah.
Because you are on a different wavelength.
Oliver, you want to add something?
Professionally, I believe, and this is something I live by, you can't lead without serving. And I don't think you can serve with pride. You to be a great leader, you need to be a great servant. A great servant, not just a servant,
a humble servant.
A great servant. And I don't think you can serve with pride.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
When it comes to that, I mean, I can 100% agree. When I look at the dynamics between myself and my pastor, it's so huge. But he's the one person I have served the longest, which is why I mostly use him as an example. I've been with him for 16 years.
Wow.
Now, sometimes I say it's the most difficult thing when you are in a different field and your mentor is also in a different field. One, he doesn't understand my job, and he's a very opinionated person. So, mind you, he will impose everything he thinks he knows about your job on you. Yes. And I have learned to soak it in such a way that it will not affect me. One thing I noticed about service is that it's not the same as slavery.
Of course.
When you are serving, you have to break yourself.
Yes.
And especially when the things of God comes to play. And forgive me, I'm a very church-minded person. Yes. So most of my service has been around the work of God and all that. When we go out and he buys something, I hold it. And there are times where, and I also learned a lot from him, because there are times where people want to take pictures with me. Well, all the time. And I have to find a balance in making him not feel that he has to wait for me. And at the same time, I don't want the fan to feel that I'm being rude. You know, so that period taught me a lot. Luckily, I have a pastor that also understands my job, some parts of my job. We travel together. When he has to go for preaching ministrations, I go with him. I hold his Bible. I walk him to the altar, knowing especially in Ghana, knowing my job. And it's not as if I don't think I'm just one of the artists. I think when it comes to artistry, I have achieved quite a number of things. And so I really don't look down on myself. But when it comes to serving, you have to hang your boots.
Hang your boots.
Yeah. And sometimes
you are not the celebrity trick in church.
Yes, in church. Now, guess what? Fast forward, there's a project I was working on. And unfortunately, I had to be doing it without my presence, my physical presence. And guess who stood in for me? My pastor.
The pastor.
And every time I go or I look at it, I'm like, if this man was not there, there's no way this could have happened. So sometimes, if you don't, because I look back and I see friends, relationships I have lost out of my pride. Foolish pride. I remember when my mom died, may she rest in peace. You know, a lady that I was with didn't ask me anything for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And the only time she called me, she heard a lady's voice in the car. Then she bore. So I also got, I used to be quick-tempered. I got upset as I won't talk to her again. And this was somebody I had gone to ask of her hand in marriage. You know, now her money.
The stage you were at.
And her money is not my money. I should have thought that. And this girl sent me, I think, 3,500 USD.
Wow.
Obia mi ye. I needed the money. I sent the money back.
Hey, pride.
Out of pride.
Out of pride. This one is foolishness. This one is foolishness.
My God.
So I lost so many of it. That was the money in me. And even some jobs. You see what I'm doing now with live music and all. A woman predicted it. A woman I was working with. She would always tell me, Trig, I think you should try your hands on live performances because when I hear the texture of your voice, and she had even given me a car.
Did you return it?
I returned it one Sunday afternoon. I returned it. She told me, I'm not asking you for
At this
the
point,
car.
we need to pray and fast for you.
No, but this is in my past.
But Trig, not to catch you.
Yeah, no, cut me because I've been foolish.
Not to catch you, but I feel like some people listening might get it wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
To whatever extent, some level of pride is needed in your professional life.
True.
There are certain things. I mean, like in my former place I worked, you toil. It's a marketing job. You know how marketing is.
You have to go out.
Stress.
Yeah.
You get things.
You sweat.
And then you finish, you come back, and then your boss is chasing you after working hours. I'm sorry, but I won't answer you. Let's be professional about it. There's some level of pride.
I agree when it comes to that.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even think that's pride.
That's at best principle.
Yes. Principle. Yes.
Principle.
You know, I do photography, videography. There are clients that come and they try to
This conversation
bamboozle you some way or the other. Because I paid for the pictures are, if the pictures are yours, take your money. Let me take my pictures. Did you get what I mean? It's
But then you will have to have a balance.
Yeah. No. Of course, you have to. But there's a level of
tolerance,
pride. There should be some tolerance to it.
But I think the Gen Zs, they are very intolerant.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah.
Especially in the professional environment. It's also, people tend to be timid.
Guys, we are done actually. So after 6,
our time is up.
yeah, our time
Already?
is up.
Time is up.
Yes, it's
Massive,
two,
can you
we
give
are
us
2 minutes
1 more hour.
late. We actually have gone past our time by 2 minutes. So please, after 6, maybe you can just wrap up.
Final words.
Yes,
every day.
final words. yes.
In a professional environment, we have the timid one, the confident ones being called proud,
Proud, yeah.
and the timid ones being the ones hailed.
True.
Because the person is unable to assert his right or even assert his knowledge
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
skill,
Yeah.
then the person is described as proud. But the one who is hiding, sneaky, and all of that, that's the one we hail, which is also very dangerous in the professional environment.
Yeah.
People want the yesa masa kind of staff or employee. Then we say that this person knows
this
he's not
person's
proud.
working,
He's working. He's open to.
he's good.
He's good. But the person that you say, this laptop, go and put it here. Then the person will tell you, well, if we put it here, rather, won't it be better?
Yes.
That person is very proud.
Proud.
He's arrogant.
I think that stems from our family system, though.
Yeah, I think it's a
The-
cultural thing.
Yes, it's a cultural and a family system
Yeah.
issue, because when your parent or any elderly person is talking, you allow
You
them
don't
to
talk.
finish talking.
Yes.
When your boss is talking,
You don't talk.
he's right. Let him go on, spill everything he or she wants to spill, and then when they are done,
This is where
they
I
are
borrow
done.
Oliver's words.
And the
Can
child
we be
at home-
professional about it?
The child, you see, even the professional about it.
So
it
you are
can
wrapping
happen.
up.
In wrapping up,
Yeah.
I think men are awesome. I want every man to feel that they are powerful, they are doing well. Men go through hell to be what they are,
They are.
and be able to provide for their family and be able to provide for the people that they love. I want every man to believe in themselves that even though they are not where they want to be yet, they are going to be there, and men are awesome.
All right, Oliver.
It takes a lot to be a man.
Now, wow.
It takes a lot to be a man. So don't overburden yourself with so much as well. It takes a lot to talk to people, to seek help, but
And to get
seek
help.
help. And it's me that I'm saying it's Grammy. I don't do it, but I'll try.
Me that do it too.
I'll try.
Man,
it's-
talk to somebody.
Talk to somebody, Charlie. Talk
Yep.
to somebody.
Yeah.
But the right person, though.
The thing is, you go sit somewhere, talk to somebody, say, boys, go, they laugh you.
All right, guys. It's been a very healthy conversation, I must say. Tonight, remember this. Pride may protect your image for a moment, but humility often protects your future. Growth begins the moment we become teachable again. The strongest people are not those who pretend to have it all together, but those brave enough to learn, adjust, apologize, ask for help, and evolve. And everyone here has said it. Talk to somebody. Seek help. Whatever you're carrying tonight, don't let ego become heavier than your purpose. Thank you for riding with us on MENVERSATE and even on The Drive and on Easy Talk. Big love to everyone who called, texted, listened, and shared their truth. My name is Trigmatic. Keep your heart open, your mind sharp, and your energy intentional. Good night, stay safe, and keep growing. I leave you with a song from James Arthur. We have the James Arthur song, Trainwreck. I love the song. Listen to the words of this song. Enjoy the rest of the 3FM programming.